And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and we are going to be doing the new assault battle against the Jedi. I'm really excited about that. Let me just clean house really quick. Let me grab my fleet tokens, and game's delayed. And then let's go in real quick and let's get me one of my pieces of Zeta material. All right, now let's go into the active. And it's under events, and it's the first one. It's places of powers. It's an assault battle. Now, this is what's really cool. Every other assault battle in the past has been two levels. This one is 3. It's going to be 3. And the first one, these are end-game battles, okay? These are end-game battles. These are battles that you're going to do at the when you're high level and you've been playing for a long time. This is not for the brand new characters. It's going to be geared really, really hard to beat. Even the first one's going to be relatively decent to have to go against. So you get to use First Order, which was recently reworked, and Sith, which was recently reworked. So both of the newest reworks, both dark side. And they're going to have, it says some enemies start with high morale. Refreshing a tier refreshes only that tier. So there's going to be different tiers. So let's go ahead and go into it. Now it tells you required units, and it has Sith and your First Order. Possible rewards. Look at this. I love the rewards on these tiers. 5 guaranteed shards, 15 guaranteed shards, 4 of this ship, 4 of that ship, 5 and 5 and 4, 1.2 million shipbuilding materials, 5, 4, 4, 5. I mean, all these characters, all their ships, guaranteed 4 or 5, and then some good gear, some purple gear, and another 200k for a subsequent time if you come in and do this a secondary time. So let's do the battle. It's going to be 8 rounds. That's how it's going to be built, and this is what they're suggesting I use. Now, I am going to probably do Darth Vader lead, as he's going to debuff and he's going to create chaos across the way, although I could do Darth Maul lead, and then I am going to do probably Sidious and Emperor Palpatine, and now I'm just unsure, should I go First Order TIE Pilot or Darth Maul? Let's go ahead and try Darth Maul and see if he survives, although this may be a mistake on my part, but he does have healing capabilities, so we'll just do this. Let's go ahead and battle it out and see how we do. Now, it's 8 rounds. The first couple of rounds are easy, and then it gets harder after the 4th battle, and then of course there's 2 more tiers. So there is this unique ability, which is always in every event. There's a different ability in each event. This one's called Dark Gambit. It's reusable every 4 turns, and it says sacrifice 30% of activating units' health to gain bonus offense, speed, and health steal for 2 turns. Also gain defense down for 2 turns. So it hurts you, it puts your defense down, but it sacrifices some of your health, but it gives you offense, speed, and health steal, so that means you'll get your health back. So let's go ahead and do that. So you see his protection went down. Let's just do it on everybody. So now we can see on an early level kind of what this is doing. 36,000, not shabby at all. 42,000. So it's definitely boosting up their offense significantly. Now it does have to go around each time. And they have what's called high morale. This is a new ability. It looks kind of like the ship's stat, but it says all their base stats are increased by 25%. It just makes them more durable. And of course, this unit it says is granting all the allies the high morale. So it's Ayla who you've got to take out. So let's go ahead and do an AoE, exposing them all, and let's do Darth Maul. Wow. Awesome. Pretty cool. Still pretty easy. Let's try a stun. And to be honest, this is the first time I've taken Kylo Ren out for a test drive. I just finished getting him to gear 11 and his abilities to level 7. I have not omega'd any of their abilities. And by the way, in between rounds, you regain protection if you've lost protection. So you can tell that's not too bad. All right, Force Crush. Put some shotgun five. Well, no shotgun fives. He died. I can really see how that high morale though boosts their stats, and on the higher end, it's going to make them all much more durable. All right, round 5 out of 8. Let's just go ahead and try to daze them all, or daze the one that's left. Basic. He gets 1 hit in, and a basic. Wow, 12,000 on a basic for Darth Vader. That's probably the highest basic damage I've ever seen. Let's try and get a shock on him. He's the one giving them all high morale. Wow, so when he died, so it says the unit's morale has been crushed, so all their stats are reduced by 25%. So killing the high morale person first is what you want to do, because then it actually goes against them. Pretty cool. So that's definitely something I've personally never seen in this game before. I really like that. All right, and so let's go ahead and target Luminara. And everybody else is just weak and dies. You're weak. 13 grand on a basic from Darth Vader. All right, well, if you have some decently leveled up characters, you should do all right in this first round. The first round of 8. Oh, shnikes. That is a lot of stuff. And they're pretty tanky. I think I'm going to have to use this special ability. Yeah, I think I'll use, all allies. Uh-oh. I don't want him passing that around. Let's see if I can get any. Well, they all have tenacity up. That was a mistake. Dang it. Alright, let's do this. I can definitely see these higher levels being more difficult. All right. Wow. Wow. Darth freaking Maul. Wow. I thought maybe it was a mistake bringing Darth Maul in because he's so squishy, but that was impressive with the special ability. Like I said, this Gambit really made the difference on this final tier. Amazing. 40 grand. Man, that is absolutely awesome. Well, there we go. We have the first tier done. Let's take a look at the rewards. That is good. Reward-wise, 1.4 million ship credits, 20 ally points. Whoop, whoop, 20 ally points. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I got Plo. I actually need that. I got 8 of Plo. So that's exciting. I actually need that ship 7 starred. So Plo's in there, some other ship currency and stuff. And I don't currently need this, but it is available for me when I need. Alrighty. Let's attempt the second round, which is normally the last round. It says this event is very difficult. How about we go in to it with the same team? Let's see how we do. So round 1, they're definitely leveled up a little more, but having Darth Maul doing, 27 grand across the board is going to keep the low levels pretty easy. All right. And that's all she wrote for number 2. Moving on up. All right, let's go ahead and this is going to be insta-kill. I get to do every one of them with Darth Maul. That's just what happens. He gets 100% turn meter, and he's doing 40k a hit, so that's pretty awesome. This is like the halfway battle. Let's go ahead and try and daze them. And man, the amount of damage he's doing is awesome. Let's try and take out Detonate Anakin, of course, which puts their morale down. That is awesome. Love that. And that was the semi-battle. Now we're going into round 5. So I want to take out I'm a Gun Die first, just so the morale drops on all the rest. So we're going to attempt, but the other ones may die before I get I'm a Gun Die dead. So their morale goes down, and he's just going to go on a killing spree. Oh, man. 40k, 40k, 40k. Boom! 42 on that one. Very cool. Same thing. Let's daze. And man, he just does so much damage. Darth Maul is a necessary in this. Because of that, he does double damage to Jedi. I haven't even used the special ability in the second round like I did the first round. I almost think it's unnecessary in this second round and first round. I love the expose. We're just going to use basics. He dodged it, but the damage over time took his life. All right, round 8 out of 8. This is going to be a pretty tough round. Let's focus on Yoda if we can. And Yoda is very strong. Man, he puts so many buffs up. Dang. Let's go ahead and try to clear the board a little. Not as much, for sure. Let's get the morale down by killing Yoda. Yeah, this isn't going to do much. I hate that he constantly puts foresight up. Let's try and stun some of them. Resisted because of tenacity up. Again, I do that again. And that Darth Vader's really necessary too. And Darth Sidious is nice too, because Darth Sidious gets an evasion with Jedi. So I lost one, which is all good. We still completed this. And surprisingly, Darth Maul, who I thought would be the one to die first, has been a superstar in clearing out the earlier levels. So there you have it. There is the second one in the books. 1.4 million more, 10, 25, 35 shards of characters. That's phenomenal. And for ships, 16 ship blueprints. That's great. And of course, this I need by 4 people, so that is a good addition. So let's go ahead and move on to the third and final tier. By the way, everybody may ask why I didn't use Dark Gambit in that second round, and the reason is I really didn't need it until the last round, and the last round they dispel every time you try and use it. So I tried to level it up, or tried to use it on the first round in round 8 and in tier 1, and they just dispelled it every time I used it. So that's why I didn't use it. So this is recommended for maxed out, extremely difficult, it says, maxed out. So let's see if I can complete it. Emperor Palpatine is the one who died. My mods on Emperor Palpatine have him at about 200 speed, but it sacrifices some of his other stats. So he is a bit squishy. There are no tanks on this team. This is just strictly offense. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult for sure. Let's start with an AoE. All right, let's move on to round 2. And again, let's try and stun, and then we'll work on Ayla. Well, that was easy. Again, Darth Maul to the rescue. I love him against Jedi, that is for sure. And this will be a non-stop bloodbath. Darth Sidious had quite a bit of turn meter to be able to cut in line. All right, we're almost halfway there. Let's go ahead and try to put some days on them all. There we go. Their morale is down. Which reduced their stats by 25%. So that's a pretty cool feature if you can kill the main individual that has that ability. Just seems like it's easy to kill the other guys so much so. Morale. And they're just not even hardly living. Round 5 in the books. This is the super, super hard tier. Tier number 6, 7, and 8. Let's go ahead and put some days down. Okay. I haven't even used Kylo Ren's special ability. Other than his AoE, I haven't used his other ability. And I would like to use it. I have never really used Kylo Ren. Let's just get her out of here to put everybody else's morale down. There we go. Let's do basics. Try to reset some of these cooldowns. And I got full health, full protection going into this last round. I almost think the second round was harder than this round, but we'll see. Round 8's where it happens. So I'm going to start off with an AoE, try to get the days out. And it nearly killed 2 of their players. So yeah, let's do that. Try and get some stuns off, but again, they have tenacity up. I think that's the 3rd time that I've done that. Oh, you'd think I would check for the tenacity up, but that's all right. Yeah, I still have full health and full protection. Of course, he's not going to get any because of tenacity, but I wanted to do some damage. And damage him that way. That's a good way of damaging him if you can't. We're just going to go ahead and load up on this. So everybody gets this special ability. Alright, now all of them have it. And Yoda has probably got about 100,000, which isn't too bad. 18,000 on the basic, but that was with the offense up of that special ability, Dark Gambit, or whatever they were calling it. So this is first time rewards, and you know, it's less on the ship credits, but 2.5 million credits is awesome, and 15 friggin' stun cuffs. That is way cool, and you could use these. Not really, but I've got plenty of those. But so that's cool. I was able to 3-star that third round. I bet if I went back to the second round, I could 3-star it pretty easily as well. And it looks like you can do these now. It does not allow you to refresh the bonus tier. It's just a one-time thing, but you can refresh tier 1 and tier 2, and it's 225, and your rewards now are going to be a couple of characters, maybe a couple of ships and some credits, and some ship credits, just a couple, 200,000, and maybe one of these, maybe at 3. So you're probably going to get like, 3 of one of those purple gear, and maybe like 1 or 2 characters and 1 or 2 ships. For me, I just don't see this as something that should be refreshed, but that's what it is. Also, after you do Places of Power, as long as you beat at least tier 1, you do get a new achievement, just like you always do. Look at that. 10 Darth Vader shards that I will go to the shard shop with, and 5,000 ally points, which I am doing nothing with. I get the question all the time. This is Warrior's tip of the day. I get people asking me all the time, and they say, should I spend my ally points or save them? I don't foresee them being utilized anytime in the near future, not in the next 3 to 6 months probably. So I would say spend them. The honest to God reason why I haven't is to do that. You have to go in and you have to literally come all the way to the right. You got to click on Bronzium, and then you have to sit here and click for like a year. I would literally probably be clicking until tournaments came back out. So that's the only reason why I've been lazy. If they put a slider scale, I know a lot of people suggest that as a quality of life improvement. They could put something on here and we could buy a bulk of them, like 10 or 50 or 100 at a time. That would be really, really cool. I wish they would do that. That would be really nice. I would appreciate that if they did that. So I hope they're listening. As always, leave your comments down below. How far did you get in this? What team comp did you use? And as always, keep your gaming on. Warrior out.